the center.
I'm sorry, he's very eccentric.
I want one.
No.
Hey, true believers, Englentine here, continuing the road to Black Panther, counting down, ranking, reviewing, watching, rewatching all of the Marvel movies. Now, this was the one that I was a little bit nervous about, Iron Man 2. See, I was one of the ones when I saw it, I was, oh my gosh, it's great. But then again, I am a superhero movie whore. That first time around, I don't know if you could trust my judgment. I'd say that, even though I put out all sorts of reviews on them also. But I'm very excited, and it takes a lot to get me to think, okay, this is going to be a bad movie. But the thing is Iron Man 2, when I first saw it, I enjoyed it, but I still recognized it as weaker than the original. So I was wondering, what if I'm sitting down and watching it honestly, what are my thoughts going to be? And I have to say, yes, it's still weaker. It's entertaining and it's enjoyable. Marvel can do at least that much. It might not be a great film, but at the very least, you are entertained by it.
If you can make God bleed, people will cease to believe in him. And they will be blood in the water. And the sharks will come.
Now, they say that every good superhero film needs a great villain, and this movie is in desperate need of a good villain. And now, that's not to say that Mickey Rourke isn't a good actor. I think he does well with what's there. The problem is what's there just is not working. It doesn't. There's a scene where they ram into Mickey Rourke on a fence, and okay, he's dead. It's done. Walk away now. Go on. You do not need to continue this anymore. He is a cripple. It's not like he's got full body armor like Iron Man, but the thing is they just don't give him enough to do. He's a boogeyman. He shows up. He looks badass. He doesn't do anything for most of the movie. Then he appears at the end, and there is no story arc for him, really. It's just moments to explain who he is before he has to fight Tony Stark. So, in my opinion, they wasted a great actor in Mickey Rourke with Whiplash.
All I have to do is sit here and watch as the world will consume you.
That's not to say I wasn't excited to see Whiplash. You put a character, any Marvel character, on screen, I'm going to be excited to see him. When they do an America Chavez movie, I'm, oh my gosh, they've got a real, I'm going to be like that. Now, I think the big problem is they learned the wrong lesson from the first movie. Now, granted, Robert Downey Jr. is Iron Man. Hands down. He's Tony Stark. Excellent. Excellent. But they focus so much on him that all other characters fall by the wayside. And so he's got no support. So whenever the movie is off of Robert Downey Jr., it begins to tank. Seriously, just watch it again. That's the main problem. And that's not to say Robert Downey Jr. isn't the problem. He's still aces. He's still on. Also, he's got the gravitas of being poisoned by the arc reactor in his chest. So he plays it excellent. It's just that they focus so much on giving him character, they forget everybody else.
Our priority is to get the Iron Man weapon turned over to the United States of America.
I am Iron Man. The suit and I are one. Contrary to popular belief, I know exactly what I'm doing.
Nowhere is that more evident than Sam Rockwell. Now, oh my gosh, I can't believe I was saying his name and then anyway, his character is played like a buffoon. Now, he's the second biggest weapons manufacturer for the military. Number 2 ain't bad, so he should be at least somewhat competent. Yet, constantly, he's undermined and underplayed. And once again, like Mickey Rourke, Sam Rockwell is a brilliant actor. And I think he ends up getting wasted in this role. Now, he plays it what he's got on the page. This is the one instance, as far as the supporting cast is concerned, that I think the actor elevates what's on the page. I think Sam Rockwell brings it. It's just it's a paper-thin role. And that's why, ultimately, he's forgettable. What is it? No, Obadiah Stane was the first movie. I can't believe I forgot the character's name. I am getting old. Don't get old, ladies and gentlemen. Stay young.
What I saw you do to Tony Stark on that track, wow. You need my resources. I want to make Iron Man look like an antique.
Actually, I'm going to take that back. Another character that they gave character to, that they actually took time with, was Rhodey. And one thing that they did very smart was get Don Cheadle, get rid of Terrence Howard. I'm not saying Terrence Howard is bad. I just think Don Cheadle is better for the role. And this movie proves it. Because once again, he brings it. I think he elevates his character as well. I'm very happy to see him in the role. And I think he kind of fits because he's a normal sized guy. Terrence Howard's kind of big. I just kind of like the idea of, you know, I know he's military, but somebody who would be physically less imposing, stepping into an armor and just becoming a badass. To me, that's pretty cool. Either way, yeah, I like Don Cheadle as James Rhodes a lot better than I did Terrence Howard, and he played it. He's got great comedy chops as well, so he fits well with Robert Downey Jr.
Lone gunslinger act's unnecessary. You don't have to do this alone.
I hope you're ready.
If you saw the first Iron Man review, the review for the first Iron Man, you know what I feel about Gwyneth Paltrow here in her role as Pepper Potts. She's paper thin. She's a paper thin actress, and I get the feeling that she doesn't even want to be there. That's what I get out of it. She is less sufferable in this film than she was in the first one. I think she's better, but I think that's because they give her less to do with all the other characters in there. A couple of the minor characters like Happy Hogan here, who for some reason the face is cut off. I'm going to try to adjust that. But anyway, they just fall by the wayside. Happy Hogan is given a couple of good scenes, but yeah, Gwyneth Paltrow, she might as well just not be in the film for all the time she gets. That being said, let me get back to Happy. I said it before, I'll say it again. Jon Favreau was absolutely right to cast himself in this role.
Mr. Stark displays textbook narcissism. Agreed?
The Black Widow. What to say about this? She doesn't act. Seriously, watch the movie. She looks like this pretty much throughout. I mean, you know, wrap her in black leather, I'm fine with that. But when it comes time to actually act with her co-stars, she is so monotone. Seriously, she's like giving Ben Stein a run for his money. Another actress I don't think really wanted to be there. She wasn't showing any excitement. So she does get better as she goes, obviously. But I'll check that out in Avengers and everything next time we see her. But here, she was okay when she was doing the physical stuff. It looked like she was having fun. But when she was playing Black Widow infiltrating Stark Inc. or whatever they call it, she just looked bored, I gotta say. Yeah, I can't give her high marks on this role. Okay, so to sum up, it's entertaining. Meaning, you know, if it comes on and the remote control's out of reach, I won't turn it off. Occasionally, I might even put it on. But I don't think I would often. I mean, I've owned it, but I haven't watched it in forever and a day, so that should tell you something. But actually, I haven't watched any of them, so that's a non-sequitur. Anyway, yeah, it's entertaining. It's not great, but it's fun still. I do believe the side characters, except for Rhodey, just fell. There's just too much going on here. They overpacked the movie with a whole bunch of different subplots. And all in all, it suffers for it. In the first one, we had one villain. That's it. In this one, we have two, and they're both treated poorly. One's underwritten, and one's treated like a joke, so there is no threat. So I watched, then I reviewed, and now it's time to rank, see where it falls in the pantheon of Marvel movies. To tell you the truth, it's a little bit sad for the Marvel movies. It's a descending trajectory, because each one has so far been worse than the one before it. Iron Man 2 is just going to get in line, right at number 3. The Hulk stays firm in the number 2 spot, and Iron Man remains at number 1. So there you go, true believers. That's my opinion of a recent rewatched Iron Man 2. I'm trying to go in and just say, okay, how does it rank now that I've seen it so many times? So what did you think? Do you still like it? Do you hate it? Or is it just middle of the road? In the first 3, where would you place it? Let me know in the comments below. Also, if you like this video, you want to see more, you know the drill. Click like, share, subscribe to see more. Also, if you don't mind helping out, help support the channel, please go on over to Patreon. The link's in the description below. Helps keep making videos for you. Thank everybody who's already done that, and to everyone, all of the true believers, thank you very, very much for watching.
Sir, we found it.